Hey, welcome to William Stewart's Gemstones and Fishing Adventures. Yeah, that's what the stone looked like when I started. And you can see as I'm rolling it, there's a crack. And so I was forced to cut it into two pieces. And because it just wouldn't look right to have a big crack in the middle of your sunstone. So I'd rather get two quality stones out of one piece of rough than get one stone that was poor quality. So that's what I did. And the shape was kind of a big triangle, and I turned it into this shape. Here it is again. Really something. Had a lot of glow to it, so I that's caused by the schiller. So I preformed it before you saw it, and figured out that the crack was just too hard to cut out. So I just cut the stone in half right on the crack, and I'm pleased with what I got. That's transfer block, and use it to flip the stone over so you can do the other side. So yeah, I'm kind of showing you the whole process. That's the other piece, and I'm making a pear shaped out of it. That's what it's going to end up being, and it won't be very big because it has some cracks on the side where I'm going to put the crown. So it's going to be around a carat if I'm lucky, but that's okay. I like to have a nice stone, no real noticeable flaws. So I chose the shape because it was the shape the stone was in before I cut it. And then I did a squeeze cut top and bottom and worked with the shape of the stone. Squeeze cut makes either 7 or 9 rows of facets on both the top and the bottom. Sometimes I do it just on the bottom and then put a step cut on the top because I want to make the bottom have more of a belly. Yeah, and you know, people used to cut stones with a belly on the bottom, and that means they would be deeper, and that is a way of cutting stones to produce more color. None of my facets in the rows match up. I mean, they are not running at the same angles, and that forces the light to go through the stone in different directions. So I get quite a bit more color this way because the lights overlap themselves. See, I got greens in the first picture. Now I'm getting golds and oranges. And that one, more golds and oranges. And this one's a little bit greenish, and I got back to the gold and yellow and orange. That one's another orange. But it's the same stone, and when the light comes in from different directions, the color changes. And that's a different time of day, a little bit later than the other shots. And as the sun gets lower in the sky, for a period of time, the stone turned very, very beautiful orange. And then it went to this color spectrum and these hues, and it's hard to believe you can get this many different colors out of one stone, but there's slight variance in color depending on what time you take the pictures. Now, if it's a cloudy day, there's not as much of a color shift. But here it's red and reddish orange and pink. And I think this is beautiful. Almost like the sun itself is glowing inside the stone. Can't beat that, I don't think. And I'm happy with it, boy. So it's even a more reddish orange than before. But as the sun gets lower in the sky, you get these different colors, and they get more vivid and stronger. And the stone seems to glow from within, almost like an opal. Feldspar was just as an Oregon sunstone, but it's a type of feldspar, and it's a very gemmy type of feldspar, and it almost appears to create light inside the stone at certain times when you look at it. Now here's the green, and this happened right around 6:30. Sunset was almost 9 o'clock, so 2.5 hours before sunset was making this green color. And this is probably 7 o'clock in the evening. It's making this real vivid orange. And I enjoyed it. So maybe an hour and a half before sunset, we're getting this crazy great color. And there's a little bit of green and dark. Then it glows, and if you move around in a circle, you'll get a lot of different hues. And I enjoy seeing what the stone can do. It's almost, if I don't show you the video, you wouldn't believe me if I tried to describe it. And this is all the same stone, it's just different time. You get a different color, and you have to position yourself correctly to have it react like this. It's depends on the direction. So if you face the wrong way, it'll be less vivid, and can be bright, but it won't have all these colors if you're not facing the direction of the best color. That's how you have to do it. But I think this is great right here. And that's what it looks like when the sun hits it dead on. About an hour before sunset. It starts to pick up the color from the sunset as well. And it almost looks like it's on fire. If I had it in my hand, you'd think it was going to burn me. Well, I'm glad you guys stopped by. I make this long video so you can see the stone from almost start to finish. And it's a lovely stone. Now, it's going to go to a jewelry store. Guy has agreed to buy it from me, and it's going to go to the Allegheny Diamond Mine. A fellow there named Mark is going to buy it. And so if you want the stone, you have to go to the Allegheny Diamond Mine in Cranberry, PA to get it. But yeah, I think it'll be worth the trip, and get to see it in person. Best to go about 2 hours before sunset. Anyways, have a great day. Thanks for stopping. I'm glad you came. Have a great day. Bye-bye.